Good afternoon to the members of the media. I'm Marc Bean. Welcome to Alaska Hall, where today we will be discussing the Progressive Labour Party's progress and vision for the tourism industry. Our Minister of Tourism and Premier, Dr. Ewart Brown, will speak in a moment. He is also joined today by Caines, the PLP candidate for Constituency 7 and Junior Minister for Tourism. Meantime, I am running in Constituency 31, Southampton West Central. Southampton Parish is one that's always been a hub for activity for the tourism industry. Lately, that activity has been taken up a notch as hotel owners reinvest their tourism products to keep pace with a flourishing tourism industry under the Progressive Labour Party. The Fairmont Southampton, the Earl Wyndham Resort, and the Reefs Hotel are all within the confines of Southampton, and all of them are improving the quality of their guest properties. Of course, the owner of the Reefs, David Dodwell, is also an opposition candidate. His multi-million-dollar reinvestment and the millions more invested by others is a strong endorsement of this party's leadership on tourism policy. The PLP has created a sound environment where existing tourism businesses can grow and new tourism businesses can prosper. I now turn the floor over to Senator Caines.
Good afternoon to all. It was about 3 years ago where the Premier shared with everyone in Bermuda his vision for sports tourism in Bermuda. This year has been a banner year in Bermuda. Already this year we have seen the PGA Grand Slam of Golf, the Gold Cup Sailing Regatta, and the Escape to Bermuda Triathlon. This month we have already seen the Rugby Classic and the World Squash Open Championship, which will begin this weekend. These blockbuster events bring families, fans, as well as the athletes to Bermuda, but they also provide media exposure all around the world. The PGA Grand Slam of Golf was beamed to 100 countries, and the Escape Triathlon will air in millions of countries around the world. The Squash Championship has the potential to reach an audience of over 2 billion people around the globe. It took great vision to see what was possible in the area of sports. It is clear that the Progressive Labour Party have delivered in this area of tourism. Expect new tourism vision for 2008 from this party. There's been ample success, but we are not resting on our laurels. The Premier continues to work on competition in the airline industry, especially for Atlanta and Toronto. We're also working on preparing our young people for the vast opportunities that await them in the tourism workforce. We will increase our exposure in places like China, where there will be over 1 million Chinese looking for places to spend their tourism dollars. A PLP tourism product competes on a world stage because we have made Bermuda a world-class tourism destination. Thank you. Mr. Premier.
Thank you, gentlemen. Good afternoon. The Bermuda tourism product is back. The proof is undeniable. Hotel occupancy is up, cruise arrivals are up, and air arrivals are up. Tourists are spending more when they come to Bermuda. We have more successful events than ever before, like the Bermuda Music Festival, and the world's best hotel operators are lining up to do business on our soil. Bermuda tourism is back, and the world knows it. I think the opposition knows it too. They may not say it with words, but they certainly say so in their actions. This past summer, the Shadow Tourism Minister and hotelier, David Dodwell, said the PLP tourism revival was worth north of $50 million to him. He didn't say it in words. He said it in action when he donned a hard hat and picked up a spade to break ground on a wide-scale expansion next to his South Shore hotel. The opposition doesn't need to tell the country that the PLP tourism revival is real, because the country can see the proof for themselves. multi-million-dollar property investments at Cambridge Beaches, Fairmont Southampton, Fairmont Hamilton Princess, Tucker's Point. I could go on and on. Each of these properties benefited from something called the Hotel Concessions Act. That was legislation authored by this government. It paved the way for hotel operators to reap millions of dollars in tax relief if they upgraded their properties and showed proof of training and hiring Bermudians. The hotel operators came flocking. Over the past 7 years, the quality of our tourism product has been significantly enhanced, and scores of Bermudians have strengthened their positions in the workplace. The process is ongoing. The Hotel Concessions Act was the result of visionary leadership, and the vision is taking shape all around us. I think a trip through Southampton is proof of that. The Fairmont Southampton has never looked better. The old Wyndham Resort is being demolished, and a new hotel will be there soon. And the Reefs is changing the face of the South Shore. In fact, Mr. Dodwell himself has applied for a concessions order, and it has been granted. So far, he hasn't reaped any of the tax relief, but he will, because it's a tremendous financial opportunity made possible by this government. So beware when you hear the former tourism minister complain that some of our visitors are here on business instead of vacation, because Mr. Dodwell accepts business travelers and leisure travelers at his hotel, but apparently not in the newspaper. He's been criticizing this government all the way to the bank. So you will also know that we've been successful in attracting high-end hoteliers to our shores. You've heard the names: St. Regis, Jumeirah, Ritz-Carlton. They all want to do business in Bermuda. For 30-plus years, not a single new luxury hotel property for the country. But under the leadership that meets here on Court Street, Wall Street is bullish on Bermuda. There's more growth on the way for our flourishing tourism sector, and this government will manage it smartly and judiciously. With a significant quantity of promising plans for tourism already in place, we are now focused on quality. Our vision is for a platinum period of 5-star luxury hotels, first-class transportation options, and high-end customer service. More than half our visitors last summer came from homes earning in excess of $150,000 per year. Most destinations yearn for that quality of traveler, and we already have them. Our plan is to keep them. Obviously, a high-income visitor is likely to spend more than a low-income visitor, which means more cash in the pockets of taxi drivers, restaurant employees, and all the other people who help to enhance the Feel the Love experience. Visitors spent $449 million in Bermuda last year. That's up 15% over 2005. That's moving Bermuda tourism forward. An economy that stands on 2 legs instead of one is to the benefit of all Bermudians. That's the economy we are building. It will be an economy that is the envy of the world. Thank you very much.